All right, friends, hi. This is Sarah with DIY Crafty Sarah, and tonight we are going to paint a project, and I am running late, about 30 minutes late. I had to go to a dinner tonight, so there you go. Let's see here. Oh my good gravy, I tell ya. Let me mute my TV. It's craziness around here, guys. Craziness. Let me see who's on. And let's get our poop in a group and get rolling here. How about that? Whoop. See if I can find me. Oh, for God's sakes. Now it's asking me my password, and I wonder if I even have it here. Why does Facebook do that? So annoying. You don't log in for a while, and then they shut you down. We'll see here if I get it. Might not, and then I'm just gonna forget it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. Didn't think I'd have to do this. It's not. I'm going to try one more time, and then I'm going to forget it. Then I will not be able to see comments at all. Then it sends me a code. We made it. We're in. My God, I didn't think it'd take 10 minutes to get me into my own Facebook page. Okay. Geez, I hope you guys have time. See who's here. Hey, Lori. Thank you. I went to I didn't have to go. I went to we have, our telephone company here is locally owned, actually owned by us, and they have an annual meeting and they have a supper. Personally, I don't give two shits about going for a free meal, but my girlfriend asked me to go, And so John golfs tonight, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go. I'll go with her. And she thanked me for it, so it's, you know, it's one of those things. So I'm going to, what we're going to do is, we are going to do, you don't need to see all that, but we're going to paint this lemon sign. And this is what goes on my porch, this right here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it goes on this. Yeah, you can. Oh. So that's what goes in there. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, Linda. So we're just going to paint tonight. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's not going to be anything, no chalking tonight. I'm just going to paint and visit, because this is the beginning of, I say, it's going to be the beginning of my hell 2 weeks. I'm running like a crazy person for the next 2 weeks. So my lives are going to be hit and miss. So if I don't show up, not that I didn't want to be with you, I am, here's the deal, you guys. Tomorrow morning, here's my schedule. Tomorrow morning, I have an appointment for my nails at 9:30. Then I come back and my shop's open. Then at 6:30, Stella has a ball game, so I have to go to that. Or I'm going to go to that. Don't have to, but I'm going to. And then, that's Wednesday. Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm going to go with a friend, and we're going to go and purchase all of the things that we want for snacks for our class reunion. Thursday, I have to drive to Lincoln. They're going to service my car. And then, I guess that's kind of white all around there. They're going to service my car in Lincoln. That's about 125 miles away. And then I will drive on to Omaha, which is another 50 miles, another hour, another 60 miles. And then I will spend the night on Thursday night, and Friday morning I will be bringing my grandsons back to Blue Hill with me, because my class reunion is Friday night and Saturday night. But because I am on the committee of my class reunion, I'll probably be there most of Saturday. We're having a class, we're going to have a tour of our school, and then we want to go set up. After that, we're going to go set up the tables and stuff for our class reunion, for our meal for Saturday night. We'll do the class reunion Friday night and Saturday. Sunday, I will take the boys back to Omaha, and I will stay till the next Sunday. So I will be gone the whole week. John will be here with the dog. He probably wants me to take the dog, but it's easier if I don't. So I will go back to Omaha, and I will stay till Sunday or Monday, a week from this coming weekend. And then the boys and I will come back, and I will pack for John and I to leave for a couple days. And so I got to pack my stuff, and we will take the boys to my daughter's, and they will stay with her for a couple days, and then my son will pick them up, and they'll stay with her for a couple days, or him for a couple days, and his wife and their kids. And then their mom and dad will get home, and we get home. They all get home. We all get home on the same day. So it is going to be a crazy, crazy next couple of weeks, but it'll be fun. Hey, Chris. No, I think with my car, I'm going to, I didn't get a brown for that. Let me grab a brown. I'm going to leave my car. I just got the message from the insurance company today that they're mailing a check. So I'm going to, I think that while I'm gone, I will leave my car with them and he can fix it, is what I'm thinking. This is I'm just doing this one in burnt umber. So this is a kit that I sell. This one is lemons. Don't want to get my sleeves into paint. My husband said something again about me getting rid of my car, but I really can't get rid of my car until it gets fixed. So there's that. There is that. So did you guys have a good weekend? Then we were gone all weekend. We went to a friend of ours. Well, it's the girl that was the flower girl in our wedding. Her son graduated from, well, her second son graduated from high school this week. So we haven't really spent any time with the grandparents of this kid, who are our good friends. And so we wanted to see them. And, you know, it wasn't what I really chose to do for the weekend, but it ended up being a great weekend. And sometimes you do things for your husband, you know, that, and I did. And he appreciated it, and you know, it's his hometown, and his parents are both gone, so it's, you know, it's so different when your family's gone, and you know, you have no family left. I put out enough black paint for 15 of those, so it was good. It was good. You know, when both your parents are gone, you feel kind of orphaned anyway. And then you go to where you lived and your house isn't your house anymore. And you don't know anybody anymore, which we don't. But it was good. It was good. So these are just my pieces. This is how I do this, you guys. I just lay my pieces out. It's just like an assembly line. I just paint as I go, and then I put it together. Got a hair in my mouth though. It's still attached, so I better leave it alone. So they had a drawing tonight, and I won an umbrella. You guys, it's like, the umbrella stands this tall. It's huge. I said, well, when I go pee the dog, her and I can both get under the umbrella, because I'm pretty sure that we could fit along with anybody else that wanted to get under that umbrella. So I'm going to try, not going to promise, but I'm going to try and take some things with me to Omaha so that I can do a live from Omaha. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm not going to promise, but that's what I would love to do. That's what I would love to do. So all my lemons are yellow, and these 4 are going to go, maybe not. How is that? I don't think so. So I think it's those 4, and then these 4. I thought these would go on top of those, but they will not. And then these are just lemon slices, and so they're going to get yellowed. Yellow is kind of a funky color. It takes a lot of coats, and it's kind of transparent when it starts. I don't love it. I wonder about this. I have some like interior paint. Let me see if this one's any different. I wonder if it wouldn't be thicker. Thicker. Well, that cover's pretty good. Maybe we'll kind of start with that. Class reunion gonna come up, so I gotta, you know what, you guys, I'm looking forward to that, but I'm gonna be glad when that's over too. It's kind of stressful. And it's not that I've had to do anything, because I've had, you know, people think I'm running it. I'm not running it. And I kind of get a little pissy when they say that. I'm like, I'm not the head cheese of the reunion. We have a whole group of people that are working on it. Oops, I got half a lemon slice on there. We have a whole group of people who are busting their butts to make this a good reunion. So it's not just me. It's totally not just me. I could not do it on my own. I'm just collecting the money, so that's all I'm doing. That is it. I think that's too big for that. Let's see if I got a smaller one. I do. And try this darker yellow. We have what we do, Lori, is we have a group that thanks, Cathany. We have a group of people that meet, and it's basically, if you want to come and help us, come and help us. I'd say there's Laura Marvel. Remember Lisa and Laura were twins? There's Laura Marvel. There's Sue Hazy, me, Laura, Cindy, Sue, or I did Sue already. Lynette. Then we have boys. Randy Coble's been a couple times, but he didn't show up the last time. He didn't show up the last 2 times, I don't think. Oh, maybe he did. Not the last one, though. Dave, Dwayne is amazing. Chris has been coming. So that's 9. Try to think of who's sitting where. Deb is amazing. 10. So we probably have I don't know, 10 or 12 or something like that. And we all give our opinions, so we all do. I'm just going to dab these one more time with the darker yellow, kind of give it a little bit of a different highs and lows type thing. This is just a board that I had stuck masking tape to backwards so it's sticky, but it's getting wore out, so I need to change it out. You know, you paint on it, you hit paint on it, and it kind of gets scrappy on you. I saw that Kentucky got nailed. What town are you in, Kefany? Are you in the town that got hit? I want to think. My friend, London, Kentucky. Is that the town that got hit? Is that the town that they're talking about? It just like got wiped out. I had a gal come this morning for wood cutout. She has a house here, but she also has a house in Estes Park, Colorado, but she's from Kentucky, because she said that her hometown got hit, and she said she can't even imagine what it must look like. And then she also said that western Nebraska and parts of Colorado got hit, and she was going to be driving home and going right through it, and she wondered what she was going to see. And I was like, oh my gosh, that would be terrible. So I'm just going to dab these up here, and closer to the basket I'm going to use a brush. This almost has a neon look to it. I don't like that so well. Not my fave. Not my fave, not my fave. I'm going to grab a brush over here. I'll grab a few. Just to be on the safe side. Well, we had storms like crazy. We ended up with a little over an inch of rain, which isn't much, but let me tell you, we needed it so bad that it's awesome. We needed it so bad. So it ended up being fine. But some people south of us got like 5 inches, but we got like an inch 20 or something, I think. Okay, so I want to do this baby duck. This is a yellow called, or Sunny Day. Sunny Day. Makes me think of that Sesame Street. Sunny days, sweet enough clouds over. On my way to the air is sweet. I saw on TV today that Sesame Street's going to move to Netflix. How crazy is that? It's going off of PBS and okay, there's the pitcher of lemonade. So I need to get these lemons lemony. I want to think that she said London was her town. And I'm not sure how she ended up in Nebraska, but she did. Because she was talking about how she went home and it's Diane, and sometimes she's on here. I'm telling you, we have tornadoes here all the time, so girl, we know you. We feel your pain. So that black I put away, I needed for these. I think I got enough on my brush to take care of them. I do. So then we'll go to Wisconsin for a few days and go to that wedding of our friends. And then come back. And we are going to camp the next weekend after we get back. We wanted to go camping. And then the next weekend after that, I go to ChalkCon in Kansas City. And I'm driving myself. That's about a 4.5, 5-hour drive. Probably more like 5.5. But I'll put my Audible on and I will just tootle on down the road. Toodaloo, toodaloo. I'm not afraid. I'll drive. Is that the one I was looking for? No, I don't know. That looks good. I was missing one. I don't think that is. I was missing one, so I went and dug in my garbage and got one out. So I'm like, well, I gotta have it. We have tornado watches right now going on. Right now there's a tornado watch in Lancaster County, which is Lincoln, which is where I'm going day after tomorrow. Or, I don't know. I'm so screwed up on my days, you guys. I'm like a zombie. So tomorrow, my nails, you guys, are so grown out. They're gross. What color should I get tomorrow? Anybody got any bright ideas for a pretty color? Which one is that? Is that my brown? I think I got enough in that to do that. I think I do. Woohoo! This I'm just going to go across a little bit because I don't want to lose the basket weave. You can see the basket weave. So I don't really want to lose that. I'm going to set that over here. Geez, we're plucking this out pretty quick, you guys. This stuff goes fast. We'll definitely say prayers, Kefni. It's terrible. We are so used to living in tornadoes, like we don't even really think that much about it. You know, I have a friend that lives in California, a chalk friend that lives in California, and she's like, "Oh, I would way rather take my chances with an earthquake than I would a tornado." And I'm thinking, hell no, not me. At least with a tornado, we have normally, not always, but normally, you have warning. And you can get to your basement if you have to. And the chances that you're going to get hit are not, it's like slim to none. I can't even imagine standing in your house and having your house shake and crap fall off your walls and your house fall to pieces or crack or whatever from a tornado or from a earthquake. That petrifies me. So I would take my chances with a tornado any day over that. But it just depends where you live and what you're used to. That's what it boils down to. And this is what we're used to. I'm born and raised in Nebraska, so tornadoes are our life. They are our life. Now that I see these, I think they should have been black. Because this is going to sit over the top of that. But wouldn't that be weird if it's black? And these sit over the top of this, these little boogers. Maybe. They are definitely black in that picture. So I guess that's what we're going to go with. Go over the yellow and the black. It's not going to be, I'm not going to worry about it being solid. Because I don't care. I love lemons. I love to eat lemons, and I love lemons. Love the look of lemons, the smell of lemons, all about the lemons. Okay, so, oh, there's John home. Let's see. I think I might give that one more coat. But that might be pushing my luck because that looks like it has green. Don't want that. So I'm going to squirt some white on it. I'm going to grab another brush. And then we'll dry that. I think it might just need one more coat. So I will grab a brush here and we'll just go with it. We'll just go with it. It's got like some lines in the board. You know, like shiplap, but not going that way, going the up and down way. My husband will go inside and wonder where that umbrella came from. Like, Lord, have mercy, that is a big, big umbrella. Okay, I think those are going to be good. Like hiding here behind these paint bottles. These aren't sticking worth a hoot. Okay, let's dry that up. Then I think we're going to start gluing. We have this piece to paint. And this is the piece that fits in here. And that's going to be blue. Crystal blue. Crystal blue persuasion. So I will try to put together some things to chalk and some things to paint and do a live from Omaha, but it will be during the day. I will do it, well, I shouldn't, the kids will be out of school, so I guess it really isn't going to matter, is it? Probably not. It really hurts my Facebook page when I don't go live. And I miss you guys. Not gonna lie. I do. It's weird. Oh, I shouldn't put these. It's weird when you're used to going live, you know, like tomorrow night Stella has a game. And Wednesday I should be okay. Thursday I'll be gone. Friday I will be back, but I will be at my class reunion Friday night. So, oh, I gotta grab my glue. So there's all that, you guys. It's like life gets in the way. Life gets in the way. So I'm just gonna glue these things down. Oh my gosh, did you see the camper that I did today? If that isn't the cutest stinking thing you've ever seen. So this isn't really telling me where this goes. So I'm just going to go up a ways and hope that I'm close. Hope I'm close. Because the only thing that goes in here is the basket of lemons. So that will fit on there. And then these little basket handles go up. They just get glued up here. Just kind of like that. And then I'm not really sure about these lemons. I think they just kind of get scattered around there. Because there's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3. They show this big one over here, I guess. And that one like that. Just kind of like that. And they show 3 lemons on the side, but there are not 3 lemons here. There's only 2. And these get glued on here. I'm going to use my fine tip, but my fine tip is kind of being a pain in the butt. I bought that tip at Hobby Lobby, and it's awesome because it comes out that needle, but it's also coming out the side, like up here at the side. So I don't know what's up with that. So I think I'm going to have to hit the lob and get a new one. And this is a new one, so not really sure what the heck. Yeah, see, it's starting to come out right there already. It's like, what? It's kind of nice because it lets you really needle nose your lemons in there. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they all get a center. So I'm just going to dab the centers of those. So if anybody's interested in my kits, just let me know. Just send me a private message. I did start an Etsy page. Crafty Sarah's Woodshop, and but I haven't even begun to got everything listed over there, so hang on, it'll get better. It'll get better. I just gotta, because now I'm thinking I'm gonna be crazy busy till June 10th. I told my walking partner, I'm like, I can walk tomorrow, and then after that, I'm done till June 10th. She was like, whoa! I'm like, yeah. Not kidding. Not just a kitten. Guess I better glue this down first, huh? Pick it up and have this thing go flying. This glue is really nice, you guys. It holds like iron. It gives you a few minutes to rearrange your stuff, and then you're done. And I mean, it's a few minutes and you're done. Not lying. It's like, it sits there and then it's down. feel like that one's kind of an odd one up there at the top, but whatever. And so this gets painted crystal blue, so I need to put that up there. And this will go on there like that. Be Hello Summer. And this little lemon slice goes right on this pitcher of lemonade. And it has to just kind of set right here, because you have to be able to get that little stand needs to be able to get into the stand. It's what this right here is. This. So that has to be able to fit in there. So that is that. And I'm going to set this off to the side. Oh man, Kathleen, I bet that's cute. Lemons for the summertime. How could it not be? How could it not be the most cutest thing ever? Man, I gotta get my tape fixed. It's not very sticky. I think I do my kitchen and lemons all year long. I don't think I would just choose the summer. So then these leaves get all around, and these two little ones are for this sign. So those go with these little lemons, along with these two slices and smallest flower. And the rest of the flowers and the leaves all go on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put, or do I put these on first? I don't think it probably matters. So that leaf comes out of there. I don't think it really matters, you guys. Seriously, just slap them on there. Yeah, I miss you guys when I don't go live. It feels weird to me. And my husband thinks I'm funny, you know, like I'm like, I gotta go live. Well, of course you do. I'm like, no, you don't get it. I miss my peeps when I don't go live. Maybe I'll stick that one in there, that looks better. And then the little white flowers get laid around, and I think I'm going to use the other glue for that. The leaker. See, it's leaking out the top already. I feel like I should. I'm like, this glue is expensive. It's awesome stuff, but it's not cheap. Like, I think this one might be, I don't know. I'm going to say $20, but then I think maybe it's 15. I think this one's 15. These little black spots get on here. And these little white flowers get put on the back, get put over here. Just kind of filling in. So we got one there. We'll put one up there. Oop. We thought that we were going to have really good weather this weekend. Sounds like it's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Which, you know, it almost always rains on Memorial Day weekend, but couldn't it just hold off after the reunion? Seriously. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think I want one up there. Let's see. I think I'm going to put one right there. There we go. These are all scored, except the lemons are not scored, not where you put those, but like these little circles are scored. There it goes again. I feel like I should say something to the company. It's like, what the heck? Your glue is leaking. No, I got white paint on that one, but I'm just going to paint it when I get it done. Must have had wet paint on the tape. You guys, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give this one more coat, and then we're going to glue this together. Now I want to show you my camper. Maybe I'll show you my camper while this is drying. Okay, let's let that dry. Let me grab my camper. I want to show you this. So the camper comes 2 different ways. Actually 4 different ways. But here's the camper. Now let me see when I get on my there's such a lag. There we go. So this one has the little scallops, or it can be just plain. So and then this one hangs, or they can set in the base, just like the truck does. This could set in the base, just like that. So it can set up. So it's however you want it to be. And remember, this is interchangeable, so these come out. So I have the daisies. They're Velcroed down. So that's my little camper. Then I painted this one yesterday, and it's the tulips. Flower garden, or flower market. And this is the rear end of the camper. And this is the tulips that go in the pocket. So it's that way. You guys, there's a gazillion of these inserts. When I say, I mean there's like for every occasion, every season, every time of the year, everything. So there you go. Isn't that cute? I think that thing is absolutely stinking adorable. Stinking adorable. I wanted to do a teal camper, and my friend Rhiannon sent me a picture of hers, and she did hers in teal. Oh my gosh, so cute. So I feel like the yellow camper, I can put all fall in there. I can put all spring in there, spring and summer. So I would do a red one you could do fall for that too, you guys. And you could do it in teal for fall. So there's many colors you could do. She showed it in pink. One was done in pink and one was done in red. I didn't want to do pink. Not that I don't like pink, because I like pink. But I don't feel like Christmas is not really pink. Fall is not pink. You know, you could do red for fall and red for Christmas and red for Valentine's Day. You know, you just kind of have to think of the holidays that you maybe would want yours to decorate for and do it. But oh my gosh, that camper is cute. So those are also available. You just have to let me know. So when we got home, we got home yesterday. We ended up, I ended up having a couple girls come over and bought wood cuts. So I cut out while they were here. And the one went back to Colorado, so she'll paint in Colorado. And she said her daughter is wanting some, so she was going to paint some for her daughter. So that goes there, and there's a little lemon that goes, like I said, they show 3, but I only have 2, so I don't know why they're showing 3. I'm going to put 1 here. There must only be 2, because there's only 2 leaves here too. And then I'm going to put this other lemon up here. And then a leaf by each of those. Oh, dang. Just broke that, bent that. That's what I did to my last one. I dropped it and bent it and broke it, but this one wasn't working worth a crap anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see if the glue will come out of it. Yeah. It's just looking a little funky. Funky junky. Okay, so that one, let's see. I'll go like that. And this one gets the little flower down here. Like that. And a slice of lemon. Half a slice of lemon. So on our way to my husband's town, we go by a brand new casino, so we stopped there. No luck. But it was sure pretty. And then on the way home, we stopped at another one that just opened. That we hadn't seen the new. We've been to the old, but we hadn't seen the new. Oh, I gotta move that down. Holy cow. Yeah, you should set your stuff on there before you start gluing crap down. Because my hello wasn't going to fit. Good gravy. I got to get to the hot log and get me a new thingy. That's not going to work. That is so not going to work. I'm just going to stick that leaf over there. And this piece of lemon. They show them both on the same side, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put this one right up here. All right, let's just let that set for a second. So that's it, you guys. That's how quick that went. So I'm just going to take, I'm going to get a smaller paintbrush. So I got white paint on my little black spots. So I don't want that. I don't want that. There we go. Okay. And I think I'm going to take an ink pad and go around the outer edge and rustic it up a smidge. And I'm going to, whoops, knocked my cutting board over. Put some water in here. I reuse my foam brushes, so I try to keep them wet until I wash them, because they come clean, you guys. They come clean. And I can use them again. And I'll use them again and again until they get crappy, and then I let them go. When they no longer are good for me, it's time to go. Time to say goodbye. So I'm going to grab my stamp, my ink pad, and I use Memento Luxe Espresso Truffle from Amazon. I just go along my edges, just kind of, so it's not so perfect, you know? Because Lord knows I am not perfect. Holy cow. I'm so not perfect. But I'm forgiven. Thankfully. So I just take my ink pad and just go, and you guys, see, it really does. And I probably should have gone. I don't think I can do that without getting it on those. Maybe I can. Got that one, but I don't think I'll be able to get that top one because it doesn't. So this is called a porch post. Interchangeable with several different styles. We'll see if this will fit. If it doesn't, we might have to sand it a skosh. I think it will. And these are those little, like, I don't know what you call them. They open and close, little circles. They should be easy, but they're not that easy for this old bag. Because you have to push one in and pull one out, and then they come. It's not that bad, but not that bad, but kind of that bad. So that comes out, that comes off, and then you have this. So you guys, to store it is nothing. It's nothing. It's like a little pile of stuff. And then you put up your next season. And you could do it with twine if you wanted to. You wouldn't have to use these little things, but I just decided I was gonna go with these. So the struggle is real, but it really isn't. So you get your little pot of, which I should have. I should have inked that too. Otherwise it's going to look funny when you got something that is and something that isn't. I feel like it might be a little bit. I feel like it might be a little bit long. One time I did that and I took off so much. Yeah, it doesn't take much, you guys. Does not take much. And then the Hello Summer goes right here. There you go. Isn't that cute, you guys? So you can change it for any occasion that you want. And when I say that there's a bunch of occasions, it's for anything. Coffee. I bought one that is for coffee, and I bought one that is for sunflowers too. That's just brand new. A couple of new files. So yeah, so many. But isn't that cute? I love it. I think it's just fun. Oh, Stephanie, I bet that is awesome. I want to paint my kitchen cupboards so bad, but my husband would just absolutely have a heart attack. We had metal cabinets for 20 years, and in 2010, we gutted our kitchen and redid it all, and we put in oak cupboards. And now, you know, that's 14 years ago. It's like now I want to paint them, and he's like, "You are not painting those." I am going to paint them. I'm going to have somebody paint them, but I'll have to decide what color. But that blue would be beautiful. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you as soon as I can see you again. I'm thinking Wednesday night, because tomorrow night's softball. Grandma's got to go to the games. And because I'm going to be gone next week, I won't be able to go to her game, so I want to go to her game this week. So have a great rest of your night, you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks, Stephanie. If you can sprinkle me, I'd appreciate it. All your comments count, all your floaty hearts count. So if you can help a girl out, I'd appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Love you all. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Maybe. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm hitting the finish button and it's not going off. Let me see here. Oh, that's why my